What's going on, guys? Chris Tomazis, Total 90 Fitness. Today, I want to answer a question for you guys that I get often asked by a lot of my players and my clients. And that question is, as a footballer, should I be prioritizing more so on my top end speed or my acceleration? And something that I like to break down with the players to give them a better understanding and yourselves an understanding of what is and should be the bigger priority is understanding the movement patterns that you implement in the game as a footballer. Now, if you actually analyze the game and you have a look at how plays are made and how they're won, you would find that the majority of the plays that are made are done within the first 0 to 20 meters of you either receiving the ball or getting the ball within your path. And because of that, I solely focus on building the acceleration up as high as possible, making that more so the priority as opposed to working top end speed. Now, that's not to say we should never train top end speed. However, the data does show that the majority of footballers don't actually reach top speeds within a game as often as they may think. And that's generally because either, well, firstly, they're not going to be getting the ball or running in areas where they're hitting strides of 20, 30, 40 meters where they're completely upright and sprinting as if they were doing in a 100-meter sprint. The second thing is, like I stated earlier, was most of the plays are won within the first 0 to 20 meters. So if you receive the ball on the wing and you've got a left back on you and you're looking at taking him on to whip the cross in, more often than not, once you've beaten him, within the next couple of steps, you're swinging that ball in for a cross. So you are never, ever, ever going to reach that top speed. So in my opinion, acceleration trumps speed every single day of the week. That goes for goalkeepers, centre backs, left backs, wingers, centre midfielders, and strikers. Of all the players that I've just listed in those positions, the wingers and the wing backs are the players that are going to get the most out of top end speed. But having said that, when your time is limited, I would still solely focus on acceleration. Now, that's not to say top end speed is bin it and don't incorporate it at all. When you train for top end speed, there are overlapping modalities which will assist you in acceleration, injury prevention, and balance and coordination. So it's not like when you do one and one is completely eradicated. No, not at all. However, when your time is limited and when you assess the game and analyze the actual movement patterns, which is what we do as coaches to get the best out of you as players, we sit down, we analyze, okay, we're running in these directions, multi-directional, sprinting this amount, and then we formulate our training sessions based on the modalities that we would find us doing in games. So to sum that all up, I would put the majority of my focus within acceleration, build that up as high as possible. Once you've gained the ability to beat your man over the first couple of steps, the probability of you retaining the ball and making that play or getting to the ball first as a defender is far higher than if you're going to focus on top end speed. And again, like I said, if you're quick off the mark, it's very, very unlikely that your top end speed is going to deter that much. So focus on the acceleration, get to the ball first, run the play, whip the ball in. I'll catch you guys next time.